Hello there, YouTube land. Welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. We are back to the killing game route, chapter 15A. And we just lost Moko, which isn't good. We did take out a commander and we saved Nozomi's life. So altogether pretty fair going, but the problem is that Moko's dead. And I kind of was starting to like Moko more and more. I really wish that I get more actual time with her. It seems like she's always this like cudgel for sacrifice or this like central piece of everybody. And that's about it. So I don't know. We seem to get a lot of time with all sorts of different of these characters, but Moko is not one of them as much. And Gaku's the other one. I wouldn't mind more time with Gaku. But to be fair, the first 100 days, we had a lot of Gaku. He was a survivor, and he had a lot of wonderful moments, so maybe it kind of evens out. So anywho, let's get right into it now. Oh, there we go. Let's go. All right, so we're on day 48 of the killing game route.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Oh, I guess I'm burying the lead a little bit. We've decided to kill the sponsor, all of them, and we keep getting mind erasers, whatever that is. How I see it is that the mind erasing is another Takumi coming in, knocking our Takumi out, and doing other Takumi things. So I don't know what that means, but we're going to find out. So, yeah. All right. It's morning. My body still felt heavy and unrested because of yesterday's tumultuous activities. Nozomi was severely injured by a commander, and Moko sacrificed herself to save her. One of the worst days of my life. The day the fate of the anti-sponsor alliance took a turn for the worse. Moko. There was no time for me to grieve her death yesterday. So all that sadness that I pushed down came bubbling to the surface this morning. I still couldn't believe how suddenly our mood maker had met her demise. Please let her be the last. I've had to endure an irrational amount of distressing situations for the last 48 days. I desperately hope nothing bad would happen in the next 50. But the moment I made that wish... I could somehow feel my bones that this call was going to lead to trouble. But I also knew I couldn't ignore the bell, no matter how much I wanted to. That's what great team leaders do, right, Moko? Reluctantly, I got up and opened the door. It's the sponsor. Oh. Takumi, I regret to be the bearer of bad news, but what now? Nozomi's condition suddenly deteriorated this morning. What? I thought she was doing better yesterday. Her physical wounds have almost completely healed since we injected her with the concentrated cryptoglobin. However, other symptoms started showing up this morning. High fever, difficulty breathing, pale and clammy skin. All symptoms of an active viral infection. But I couldn't find any virus in her body. I have no idea what's causing it. High fever, difficulty breathing. Pieces immediately clicked into place in my head. It must be the rejection symptoms. Rejection? What are you talking about? Well, Nozomi's different from us. I was left with no choice but to tell Yugamu's Nozomi secret. This is odd. We're getting rejection symptoms this often? Let me take a look at this. We had it earlier, too. Let's see here. It had to have been... It was after Shoma's death. So around this time period. Around day 40. So it's crazy we're getting rejection symptoms already. Huh. I wonder why. We didn't get any rejection symptoms here during the mystery route. Could that mean that Nozomi is the killer and she was working with Ito? Could that be the case? I don't know. That wouldn't make sense. That really wouldn't, but I don't know what else to think. I was left with no choice but to tell Yugamu Nozomi's secret. I get it now. Something like graft versus host disease that commander's blood was injected yesterday is starting to attack the host. Yeah, her body can't be compatible with cryptoglobin. Isn't compatible with cryptoglobin. I should have thought of that before we injected her with it yesterday. Wait, really? I didn't know that. No need to be so hard on yourself. It's the best choice out of the dearth of options. So, how do we suppress rejection symptoms? We need to suppress cryptoglobin rejection symptoms as more cryptoglobin. In the experiments, we were looking for a way to reduce rejection symptoms, so we tried getting the blood to consume itself. My mom transfused additional cryptoglobin, and then the rejection symptoms stopped. We'll have to kill another commander and get her to absorb the cryptoglobin if we want to save Nozomi. There are only 2 other commanders left. Where would we find them? There's no time. We have to go out and look for them right now. I grabbed my infuser, and we are about to fire the Wait, Takumi. Huh? Yugamu pulled me back by the collar of my shirt. I almost knocked the wind out. There's no need to go out and send yourself to an untimely death when we already have a commander right here with us. We do? Yes. Someone extremely pliant and well-behaved, unlike the other commanders. Wait, have you not been feeding her? I think Takumi fucked up. I think she's dead. I have a feeling she may have offered blood without a fight to kill her. A commander like that doesn't exist. Suddenly I remember who he was talking about. He was right. We did have a commander right here with us in the courtyard. Ava. Maybe she's willing to share some of her blood with us. Wait, isn't she dead? Because you trapped her in here? Oh. I am absolutely not giving up any of my blood. Despite explaining the situation and Ava asking her to share some blood with us, I was quickly rejected. Please, we really need some blood to save Nozomi. Have you been listening to a word I said? The god we worship prohibits the consumption of divine blood. I would no longer be a servant of God if I violated this commandment. I did, in fact, vaguely recall her saying something like that. The absorption of divine blood is strictly prohibited in our commandments. It's just this once. Surely your god wouldn't get that angry. Don't be stupid. Once is all that's needed. There are no second chances. That is what faith means. You know, I wonder if it's like this weird thing where Takumi is God. Like, it's a future Takumi that went back in time. You know what I mean? And just became the god because he's so powerful because he keeps circulating over and over again. But Hiruko did too, so it could be anybody. Maybe it's Ito. It seems like it would be impossible to convince a devout Eva to break her faith unless... Ava, if you agree to give us some blood, I'll give you the key to your prison cell. You said you have a daughter, right? Her name's Commune or something? Think about it. You can free yourself and go see your beloved girl. I can't believe you're trying to exploit my love for my daughter to your own benefit. You disappoint me. I'm in no position to be picky about my methods. I need your blood to save Nozomi. So please, Ava. Please save my friend. She lowered her eyes as an agonized look spread across her face, like she was trying to process a difficult thought. Very well. You could have some of my Ava. But I can't be the one to hand it over. You'll have to take it from me yourself. I was pinned down and forced to give up some of my blood after putting up a valiant fight. Can that be the official story? Yeah, let's go with that. It was probably the best compromise she could have made based on Ava's faith. We had to bring Nozomi here for that scenario to work. Quickly went to Nozomi's room, brought her to the cage with the help of Yugamu and the others. Can you walk, Nozomi? Where's Moko? I must Save her! Nozomi was delirious from her fever. She was still living through the battle of that day. Still trying to save her. Thanks for agreeing to help. Ava, now... Thanks for agreeing to help, Ava. Now, Nozomi, you will have a fighting chance thanks to you. Dispense with the formalities and move her inside the cage quickly. We went into the cage. Ava took off the suit she was wearing, usually clad in. Exposed her neck, probably to make it easier for Nozomi to suck her blood. Does anyone have a blade to cut my neck with? At that, Yugamu took out his knife, made a thin cut, blood trickling out of the wound. Nozomi, here. Bite down on Ava's neck. You'll feel better after the drinking her blood. We pushed Nozomi closer to the Ava and positioned her to her lips near Ava's neck, and then... We're vampires. We're vampires. She's a vampire. Nozomi bit on Ava's neck and started sucking her blood ravenously. She might have instinctively felt she would get better by drinking this blood.
She's drinking too.
Oh, let me hear that all.
She's drinking too much.
Nozomi was focused on drinking the blood. She literally latched herself onto the neck. As soon as she said that. Mom, I'm sorry. She blurted out something completely unexpected.
I'm sorry for falling sick so easily. Don't worry, though. I can still go on.
Mom? Wait, huh?
I'll help you and make sure your experiment goes well. So, it's okay. I can handle the injections, even if I'm not feeling well.
She's delirious?
Let me help, Mom. I'll be useful. So, please.
You know, do they have the same eyes? Yeah, jeez. Alright, here she... Look at that purple. Look at that purple. Look at that purple. Look at that purple. That's... Wait, was her eyes closed the whole time? Did I miss the frame? I think they were closed the whole time.
Please! Don't die!
Nozomi?
Nozomi? Absorbing Ava's blood might have overstimulated her, and she was clearly confused. She seemed to be mistaking Ava for her mother and kept crying and pleading for her not to die. She was likely remembering how her mother was killed herself after her cryptoglobin project was shut down.
You're being experimented on by your own mother? No! Do not agree to it! You'll just end up hurting yourself!
That was weird. She was making an attempt to warn the tearful Nozomi, frantically telling her to not go along with the experiments. It almost seemed like she was talking directly to Nozomi in the past. What? Well, I mean, there is time powers with it. Are we really getting a view of Kuroa? Could it be that Ava was seeing into her memories?
Mom! Don't go! Don't leave me!
Yeesh.
She's no mother to you. No daughter should be expected to make sacrifices for her mother.
I mean, it depends on... There's gotta be scenario, right? There's gotta be. There's gotta be. Alright. Nozomi and Ava held each other tightly and cried loudly until suddenly. Yeah, they both fell unconscious at the same time. Oh, that was convenient. We did it! Me and Yugamu high five. We did it! The next morning, I immediately headed over to the courtyard as soon as I woke up. Nozomi was resting in her room. While I was concerned about her, she was being well tended to by Tsubasa and Kiyoshika. The problem I have is she's likely on the chopping block, which is not good. Ava, on the other hand, was alone. in her cage. As her caretaker, it was my duty to look after her. Morning, Ava. How you feeling? Like absolute crap, that's how. How much blood do you think I lost yesterday? One glance and I could tell that Ava was borderline anemic. Maybe I should bring her some iron supplements later. My dear Nozomi drank me like I was a pack of fruit juice. I'll have to lecture her about her table manners later. Huh? Ava's affectionate tone of voice was throwing me off a little. Let me get that all right. Throwing me a little off kilter. You know what? I have heard off kilter before. What does that mean? Let's see. Okay, off kilter. Not in the usual, expected, or correct condition of state. Away from the usual, expected, and correct condition or state. Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense. Ava, did you just call her my dear Nozomi? I did? What's wrong with that? I'm not trying to say it's wrong, but... Don't you give pet names to your relatives? That's how we do things around here, at least. What do you mean? When did you become your relative? What do you mean? She consumed my blood. We're literally blood relatives now. Well, some people would see things that way, I suppose. Does that become some sort of cultural gap? Wait, school invaders have culture? Yeah. Yes. Can we talk to her now? You've literally done nothing for the past 2 days. We could spend 1 day for her to tell us her entire account. Takumi, I relived Nozomi's life yesterday. Saw every scene of Nozomi's past in vivid detail, as if I was there. I thought it might have been something like that. Directly consuming Ava's blood briefly connected Nozomi's mind with hers. I could not believe what I saw in her memories. She was experimented on by her own mother. Nozomi did tell me about that herself. Her mother had been researching cryptoglobin and she experimented on Nozomi. There was so much fear, pain, agony. Why wouldn't there be? They were basically injecting divine blood into the body of a still growing child. It was cruel, downright cruel.
What mother in her right mind would do such a thing to her own flesh and blood?
That's cute. Thud. She punched the floor in cage in genuine anger, but Nozomi didn't hate her mother, despite what had been done to her. In fact, she blamed herself for not being useful enough. Even though she did nothing wrong at all, such a meek and obedient girl she was. She loved her mother so much, and what did that ungrateful woman do? Instead of reciprocating Nozomi's love, she went and hanged herself. Her mother hanged herself? Huh. The person who discovered her body was probably foolish woman. So what if your project failed? You had a daughter who loved you very much. What else did you need? Yes. She was a fool. Children are innocent creatures full of unconditional love for their parents. And Nozomi still loves her mother, even if that love will never be reciprocated. If she were my dear daughter, I would protect her with my life. Just then? Good morning, Ava and Takumi. Nozomi, you're feeling better already? Yeah, I made a complete recovery thanks to Ava's blood. Ava, I'm here to thank you for saving my life. I don't remember the details, but I heard I drank a lot of your blood. Sorry about all that stress I put you through. You're looking kind of pale. Is it because of what I did? I didn't give you my blood because I wanted to save you. I did it for myself. Still, I'm thankful, and I'll definitely repay you. You protected me. Now it's my turn to protect you. This time. What? This time. Nozomi? I'll protect you. Mommy? What?
Mommy?
Mommy? Oh, sorry, that was a mistake. That's wild. We haven't actually seen Nozomi's mom. Could Nozomi's mom be Ava? Oof, this is rough. I don't know. It didn't seem like a simple case of mistaken identity to me. Could it be just like how Ava felt empathy for Nozomi? Nozomi was feeling empathy for Ava as well? I think it's something else, buddy. Yumi, if you don't mind, I'd like to be Ava's caretaker from now on. Since she's feeling unwell because of me, it's only right that I be the one to nurse her back to health. Oh, that's nice of you to offer, but Ava's leaving today. That was a condition of her giving you blood. How about that? Actually, I've decided to stay a little while longer. It's too dangerous for me to be wandering around outside when I'm in no condition, not in top condition. I'll care for you until you get better. I can whip up a pretty nutritious porridge dish. That's settled then. Takumi, I'll take the key. Hey, wait. Nozomi snatched the key to the hut out of my hands and clutched it tightly with a smile on her face. You can count on me. I know exactly what a recovering patient needs. I'm a veterinarian at this frail and sickly thing. After all. That was weird line. Doesn't even make sense. Nozomi's excitement was somehow making me feel all the more uneasy about the situation. I could only hope that what she felt for Ava was purely gratitude and nothing more. Yeah, we'll see. Day 50. The problem is you need to be killing people where people are falling behind. I'm worried about Tsubasa too.
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. That's right, folks. You're halfway there. Like a lizard on a chair. You're stepped in blood so far. Returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now.
No turning back.
In honor of the occasion, I've unlocked the courtyard. It's the perfect place to enjoy a moment of quiet. I've also prepared a special gift for each and every one of you brave soldiers. I'll give them to you in person. So come find me in the cafeteria.
That's weird because we had another line in another 50 day that said, if you're watching this, that means I am dead and you get nothing or something like that. So that's kind of odd. And thus began our 50th day at the Academy, the 8th day of round 2 of the Invader Hunt. I called the members of the Alliance to gather in my room for a meeting first thing in the morning in order to discuss the future of the anti-sponsor alliance. Losing Moko was a painful blow. We'll never stop grieving her. But we can't lose ourselves to despair. Moko didn't sacrifice herself for us to do that. She desperately wanted us to keep living. Lady Moko was a woman of integrity. She always put our interests ahead of her own. By living on like she wanted us to, we become living proof that Moko made a mark on us. That's right. We have to keep living. And for us to do that, Yugamu, how are your preparations for the assassinations coming along? Smoothly, I have it. Good authority. Mind. Really, that the sponsor will be dead and buried before round 3 even begins. Exactly as I thought. Good. That means our objective remains the same. We need to stay out of last place so that none of us get executed. To just survive, that's our only objective. Work hard toward the goal as a team. At my encouragement, everybody agreed with loud, firm voices. Moko was no longer with us, but we could still help each other go on. Victory be ours, as long as we survived to round 2. And there was just one thing I was concerned about. Sir Takumi, Lady Nozomi, did not show up to the meeting. She wasn't in her room. She most likely is at breakfast, bringing breakfast to Ava. Nozomi had been spending a lot of time with Ava since yesterday, even though this was a critical period for us. I'll go get her. The rest of you can return to your room to prepare for the hut. After dismissing the group, I headed to the cage in the courtyard. And there I saw her. Yeah.
Say ah! Nozomi, I can feed myself.
Sure you can. But there's no need to act tough around me. Come on, say ah!
Ah.
What's going on here, Nozomi? Morning, Takumi. Can't you tell? I'm nursing Ava back to health. I made a special convalescent omelet porridge. It's super effective. Nozomi's home cooking? I wish I could have some too, but no wait. Why is she making special food for a captured prisoner? Do you like it, Ava? It could be do with less salt, and just less seasoning in general. Your cooking skills need some work, Nozomi. Oh, come on. You're being too harsh on me. I spent a lot of time on this, you know? Flattery benefits no one. Start working on those cooking skills now, or you'll never be able to get married. Who cares about getting married? What is this, a femcel? I don't know. There you go, being stubborn again. Never mind, give me my second mouthful now, before the food gets cold. You see, it's edible after all. What was I looking at? Some wholesome scene from a slice of life soap opera? Ava was treating Nozomi like her child, but that was because she had given Nozomi some of her blood. As for Nozomi, she seemed to have developed some kind of kinship with Ava all of a sudden. Actually, this wasn't just kinship, more like, Nozomi, we're gonna go outside and get some points after this. You should come along. Huh? Sorry, Takumi. I'm not going outside today. I don't feel completely well. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you did just recover from your sickness. You should rest today. Yeah, please let the others know as well. Well, we have 7 more days until the end of round 2. 1 day shouldn't hurt. After that, we went outside without Nozomi to earn some more points. Are we doing the... No, we didn't. Okay, fair enough. Day 51.
Any itchy spots I can help you with today, madam?
The top of my head, maybe. Yes, that's the spot. Nozomi, you sure know how to make a woman feel pampered.
Your scalp feels really stiff, madam. Shall I give you a head massage?
And that was the scene I was presented with when I went to the courtyard this morning to fetch Nozomi. Nozomi? What's going on this time? I was washing Ava's hair for her. She's sick and needs some help with her hygiene. I feel so refreshed. A prisoner getting a spa day is simply unheard of. This is pure bliss. Nozomi was becoming way too attached to someone who's basically held captive. Unfazed by my astonishment, Nozomi started blow-drying Ava's hair cheerfully. She smiled so happily, like an ordinary little girl. Nozomi didn't join us for that day's hunt either. She's gonna get killed! Bro, tell her no! What a shit leader. Nozomi cut it out. And that's why I think Nozomi's become too attached to Ava. When the Alliance gathered in my room, the first thing in the morning, we started discussing Nozomi recently. I feel like this has gone beyond mere gratitude for Ava for saving her life. What's making Nozomi obsessed with Ava? Maybe it's... what's making Nozomi so obsessed with Ava? Maybe it has something to do with because she consumed Ava's blood directly by mouth, while also being in physical contact with her. Unspoken biological data are shared somehow, and a strong bond is forged from that. It's quite likely Ava even admitted that she saw Nozomi's memories. Maybe Nozomi saw Ava's memories as well. Such sophisticated concepts are beyond me, but I do observe that Lady Nozomi seems to be seeking a mother figure in her life. A mother figure? Lady Nozomi has a tendency to be drawn toward women who are instinctually maternal. Take Lady Moko, for example. Whenever the two of them were together, Lady Nozomi always exuded great joy. Moko was the very definition of maternal, or should I say a mother hen. So in other words, to fill the void Moko left behind, Nozomi became attached to Ava, someone who is equally as motherly. Alright. I think that's enough psychoanalyzing Nozomi for today. The more important thing is, how did we get her away from Ava and convince her to return to the battlefield? As things stands, there are two methods we could try. The first is to drive Ava out of the academy immediately. The second is to just kill her on the spot. No killing. I'd feel bad if we did that. How do you feel if Nozomi's precarious position on the leaderboard? She's currently second to last. It won't be long before she falls into last place if she keeps refusing to take part in the hunt. Gamo's right. Nozomi didn't have much time left to rectify the situation. If she kept fawning on Ava and being unreasonable about joining the hunt, we might eventually have to take drastic measures. I'll go talk to her one more time. Ask her to think seriously about earning more points so that we could survive the second round together. And so I headed to the cage in the courtyard to do so, and I thought I would be greeted to the sight of Nozomi playing house or whatever. However, oh no, is it going to be something bad?
I hate you, Ava! You're just trying to be mean now!
I am not! Everything I said was for your own good!
Stepping into the courtyard, I immediately heard loud bickering coming from the direction of this cage.
Shut up! Shut up! You don't know anything about me!
Wait, Nozomi! I'm not done yet!
Nozomi ran from the cage and straight out of the courtyard with tears in her eyes. I quickly went over to the cage and asked Ava what had happened. What happened, Ava? I saw Nozomi crying. Yes, because I told her what she needed to be said. And what was that? I told her, frankly, her mother was a piece of incorrigible trash, and she should stop loving someone like that. Whoa, that's a real sensitive topic for Eva. Look, she's been struggling with her feelings for her mother. Of course, she'd be upset if you hear that say that all the time. So you don't think her mother's a piece of trash? We're talking about someone who subjected her own daughter to live experimentation, you know. No, that's not what I meant. A waste of breath who ended herself after her project was shut down, without sparing a single thought of her daughter. She tortured through those very experiments. Okay, when you put it that way, I admit she does appear to fit the definition of human trash. Still, it wasn't what you said, but how you said it. Someone had to tell her the ugly truth, or else her pain would never end. Nozomi still loves her mother, so she blames herself for her mother's suicide. Poor girl. I must free her from her suffering. It was true that telling Nozomi the truth would be good for her in the long run, but people usually avoided such conversations. Nobody wanted to be hated by her. You're so strong. Aren't you afraid she might hate you? Does she hate me now? I don't know. She probably hates me now. I made her cry. I'm always like this, even with Kamyun. I get agitated, say things I shouldn't, and then we'd get into a big fight. Someone like me is just not cut out to be a parent. Takumi, do you happen to have some alcohol lying around? Drown my sorrows with me tonight. Teach me the right way to raise Nozomi. Why would there be alcohol lying around? Telling the truth as it is, then bursting into tears afterwards. Talk about mood swings. How did she ever become a commander? I'll go check on Nozomi. That's a good question. Maybe you should ask her. Jeez. I headed for Nozomi's room with the intention of using this chance to drive a wedge between her and Ava. We were in the middle of a war and killing game. This was no time for anyone to be playing happy family games with the prisoner. Oh, Takumi, I'm sorry you had to see all that just now. Yeah, about that. What happened, actually? Do you mind telling me? I need to keep tabs on everyone because I'm technically team leader, so... No, I don't mind. This Might take a while, so come in. I need someone to vent right now. Yeah, can we do it while we walk and I kill things? Like, you could just walk with me, hold my hand, and I cut everything down. Okay? Can you come with me, please? Come with me? Jeez. Takumi. Just don't be a simp. Just say, let's go. We're leaving. Nozomi gestured for me to step inside her room, and then... And then, Ava was so mean to me. She wouldn't stop complaining about the soup I spent so much time making. She said it was bland, tasteless, needed more seasoning. And on top of it all, she said nobody would even marry me if I kept cooking like this. She's so old-fashioned. Things like that don't matter these days. Wait, what? Ladies, if you want a good man, if you learn to cook home-cooked meals, men love that shit. You know what I mean? You cook a meal, clean up after, he loves you. You know what I mean? I listened to Nozomi vent for much longer than I was expecting. I was honestly surprised to see this side of her. I'd always had her pegged as the grounded, long-suffering type who never complained. I would deal with her grumbling about me, but this time, she went after my mother. She called her a trashy researcher who experimented on her own daughter. I mean, if the shoe fits, you know what I mean? Like, I'm actually on Ava's side on this one. She probably is a shit cook. Wasn't that mean of her? She doesn't even know the whole story. Yeah, that was mean of her. She went too far. I decided to use this opportunity to drive a wedge between the two. I'm not surprised she's so heartless. She is a true blue school invader. She's only acting human-like to lull us into false sense of security before she... Don't you dare talk about Ava like that. Yeah. Takumi, you dumb bitch. Just tell her. Go outside. You're coming with me. We're going to kill monsters. You need it. I am saving your life. You listen to me. These people, man. She raised her voice so suddenly. I thought my eardrums might burst. Some fucking weird feminine stuff. Weird drama. What's gotten into you? You started talking bad about her first. I have the right to, but I won't stand to hear anyone else speak ill of her. Complaining about her and then turning around so desperately defending her. It was almost like Nozomi thought she was... You're being weird, Nozomi. Ava's not related to you or anything. I know you're emotionally attached to her because she saved your life, but there have been boundaries. Have to be boundaries. This is neither the time nor the place to be playing family with this invader. You'll die if you don't start focusing on the hunting game now. Nozomi's eyes lowered sadly, but I had no intention of holding it back. I will keep urging her to stop the charade until she comes to her senses. The night I received Ava's blood, I had a dream. What dream? A dream where I relived Ava's life. So I was right. Nozomi saw Ava's memories too. We're getting the lore. Bros, we're getting the lore. Let's go. Ava never wanted to become a soldier. And she had to live up to the expectations of those around her. Because she was born with the power of cryptogolden. Elevated to the status of a hero, she fought battle after battle while thinking in her heart, if only I could just hurry up and die. I was surprised to learn that Ava felt that way. However, she stopped trying to seek death after one fateful day. The day she adopted her daughter. Commune? Yes, Commune. She's the daughter of Ava's dead older brother, so technically her niece. Ava's life changed completely after she adopted Commune. Nozomi grabbed a pen, started drawing what the face looked like in her notebook. Huh. Okay. Was this the Commune you were talking about? Commune was a bright young prodigy who refused to listen to Ava at first. She would mock Ava disrespectfully, caused her a lot of headaches. Ava was just about to give up. but she had no idea how to handle Commune. Until one night, Ava found Commune secretly crying to herself. She wailed and cried for her mommy and daddy, just like a normal child. No, Commune had always been a normal child. Once Ava realized that, she held Commune in a tight embrace and made a promise. She promised to put aside Commune's status as a child prodigy, treat her the same way a real parent would. She promised to love her to the end, like she was her own flesh and blood. That must be why Ava's so desperate to keep living, even if it meant being taken prisoner. She didn't want to leave Commune alone in the world. Ava's feelings for her daughter are genuine. That's why I felt comfortable enough speaking my mind with her. I should have been that way with Mom. If I had been honest with her about my feelings, she wouldn't have. I know you feel guilty about what happened to your mother, and I won't deny that your affection you feel for Ava is real. But can't you do all that after surviving the second round? You're in the second to last place at the moment. One wrong move and you'll be executed. So please, Nozomi, join the game tomorrow. Start earning points. Why tomorrow? It's morning. You can just do it right now. Go right now. Right now. Oh, that way. Look at that. It's morning time. Right now. We gotta go. Nozomi, why won't you look at me? I've misunderstood the school invaders. I used to think they were nothing but heartless monsters. But they're not. They have family and loved ones too. Like I saw in Ava's memories. And that's why she looked at me with determination. And said,
That's why I won't fight the invaders anymore.
She did.
I will be the one to die in the second round.
That's horrific. That truly is horrific. We're gonna, I think I don't know. Has it been every time Nozomi dies? Isn't it every time Nozomi dies, it's a game over? I don't know. Let's take a look. She's alive in this one. Everyone survived this one, which is weird. That was the weirdest route, man. Let's see here. Do I have any other ones? I guess it's all of them right now. Well, this one. Yeah, this route. Yeah, this one here, she dies. She dies earlier here. Yeah, this is FB's request, and then this one here, absorb her thing, no or yes. I think I think the no one is the good ending. Actually, I think it was the best ending. That's kind of weird how there was an ending on day 65. And, yeah, I don't know. That's just the way I feel. Lady Nozomi, you mustn't be the one to die. You have to reconsider, Nozomi. We'll all be safe as long as we survive the second round. In the morning, I visited Nozomi's room with Tsubasa and Kiyoshika. I asked them to help dissuade Nozomi. No, go tell Ava to do it. What the It seems like this Takumi is the dumbest brained Takumi yet. What the fuck? Takumi, go to Ava and say, Ava, convince Nozomi to please kill invaders. Can you please do that? Is that okay with you? Is that even okay with you? Would you be okay with that to save Nozomi? You know? That's the question. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not changing my mind. She stood firm in her decision eventually. Her name on the leaderboard fell to last place. Maybe we could get by with this. Maybe we could be okay. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Why does it seem like everything that can go wrong is going wrong? Is there no way for us to convince Lady Nozomi to change her mind? Nozomi was hiding in Ava's cage today, with no intention of joining in on the hunt. She already She was already in last place and be executed by the sponsor at this rate. The second round lasts until day 57, right? That's just 4 more days, including today. We should just force her to come with us, whether she wants to or not. Of course, we can just drag her into the underground. Yeah, even if she doesn't participate in any battles, she'll still get some points by the point sharing system. There was a way to gain points without laying a finger on invaders. Anyone present during the battle receives a percentage of points earned. All right, we'll head back to the school, grab Nozomi, stuff her in a bag, and drag her out. I volunteer to be the one to bind Lady Nozomi. I'll make her look absolutely perfect in a diamond body harness. What does that mean? What is a diamond body harness? I swear if I'm getting some sort of like weird shibari thing, I'm going to be upset. Okay, I don't see anything weird. It seems like it's just normal harnesses. You know what I mean? It seems like just normal harnesses. I don't know what that means. Oh. Ugh. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about... Ugh. TMI. Oh, okay, so it was supposed to be like one of those shibari things. Okay. About your bondage fetishes, let's just hurry up. We rushed to the school with every intent to kidnap Nozomi and drag her to the battlefield with us. It would be heavy-handed, but it was beyond stooping to moral ambiguous actions to save a friend. That was how desperate I was feeling at the moment, but we were so focused on saving Nozomi that we failed to realize something very important. Desperation was the name of the game, and everyone right now, and that included Takamaru's team. The moment we entered the courtyard after returning to the school, we were greeted with an unbelievable sight. They're like, what? Nozomi was covered in blood. She stood in front of Ava's cage with a weapon in hand, confronting Ima and Kako.
Miss Kirafuji, are you ever going to move out of the way? We have business with Ava, not you. My dear sister needs to take her life to secure her position.
Oh my gosh. I'll be honest with you, this was bound to happen. I mean, like, I'm surprised there hasn't been any more fighting before this. There should have been a lot more. Darumi could have been, like, started killing actual people because she's been so powerful right now.
Imagine how many points we can gain by dragging a commander outside and killing her. Won't you spare a thought for my dear sister's life?
Please, Nozomi! Give me the key to the cage! I don't want to die!
No. I'm not letting you have her. Just run away, Nozomi. You'll die if you lose any more blood. I'll be fine. Get away and heal yourself. I can't. I'm not running away.
Time we fight.
This time.
She's doing it again.
This time.
Oh my gosh, we're going to see something.
I'm going to protect Mom.
That's right. Okay, we're not going to see it. What do you lily-livered cowards think you are doing to Lady Nozomi? Nozomi, are you okay? Guys, please protect Ava with me. She collapsed on the spot as soon as she had finished her sentence. We ran over to her, turned around to face Takamaru's team. Hey! Care to explain what's going on? Look at Takumi's face. That's like, it's so passive-aggressive. Hey, care to explain what's going on? What happened to your policy about hitting women? Huh? What's wrong? Say something! I ain't got no choice. Ima and Kako's under my protection now. I gotta step up. Kako's in deep shit. Desperate times call for desperate measures. You getting me? Something nothing to save you, the asses. Those belong to me. Even if I have to kill Nozomi, I'll fucking do it. Snap. It was as if something broke in my head at that moment. Or it may have been the sound of me severing my bonds with Takamaru's team. I thought you were better than this, but now I know you're just trash. Somehow deep down, I still held out hope that I could perhaps reconcile with Takamaru and the others someday. But now, the possibility of being completely crushed. This place is too small. Sell this in the schoolyard. The winner gets to decide what to do with Ava. What do you say? Oh, yeah. Bring it on, Takumi. You know I hate beating around a bloody bush. Always knew it'd come down to the raw fist fight between you and me one day. And that day is today. Ava, take care of Nozomi until we're done. Let her drink some of your cryptoglobin if you're up for it. I will. Bring her to me, quickly. We left Nozomi and Ava and moved into the schoolyard. Battle between friends began. So I think we're going to have an option to kill Takamaru. Like, just straight up axe him.
Don't hold back just Not if we...
Oh.
Don't hold back just because they're friends. They're out for our blood. Spill theirs first.
We can just use the revivomatic if anyone dies, but the idea of killing a friend is still uncomfortable.
Anyone lifting a finger against a maiden belongs to the lowest rung of existence in the warrior code. The holy Jumanji's blade shall smite all such lowlifes. Prepare for divine punishment.
I think there can be reconciliation with a public apology to Nozomi whenever she sacrifices herself. I think that's possible. Not saying it's likely, but it's possible. Okay, we may do this whole fight because it's kind of cool. We don't get too many of these
My turn.
PvEs or whatever it is. Okay, we gotta take out that bitch first.
This should do it.
I like it how we get all of the
do
potions
this.
though. I think that's funny as hell. Yeah, we're just gonna take.
Yeah. My turn.
I should have done an attack potion. No, it doesn't matter now.
Let's do this. That's
I'm in bad shape.
my turn.
Now we can airblade it. Too far away from each other. Dagnabbit. Yeah, there's not much I can do, but we'll go ahead and have her do it. I don't think it's worth it. Man, there's like...
I can't
this is
wait.
rough.
I've
Okay,
got
let's
this.
I can't
Let's
go
go.
on.
That's it.
Stabby, stabby, stab. Yeah, we're in it there. Oh, here they come for me. Easy.
What a
Shit.
nuisance.
Shit. You guys suck. You guys really suck. Check this out. Oh, first
I've got this.
obvious thing. So I did that.
Leave it
We're
to
gonna
me.
get an attack
Let's
potion.
put this to you. Let us begin.
Move in.
I got sloppy.
Leave it to
damage.
me. Hiya!
Look at that damage.
Sorry.
Wrecked.
Trash.
That's super easy. That was the easiest fight ever. We're gonna do that one again and again because we get 7,000 for that. That's insanity. All right. After our victory, we brought Takamaru's, Ima's, and Kako's body to the revivomatic. Once the revival process started, we hurried back to the courtyard to Nozomi. There we saw Nozomi's.
It's okay, Nozomi.
Oh yeah. See,
You'll
they have
be
the same
okay.
eyes.
Come on, drink my blood.
Ava was trying to share some of the blood with Nozomi. Nozomi was in a stupor, but she frantically suckled on Ava's blood directly, looking almost like a nursing child.
I protected you.
Nozomi cried. She held tight
I
onto
protected
Ava.
you this time, Mom. I've always wanted to protect you.
I appreciate it, Nozomi. But there's no need for you to do that anymore. It's the duty of a mother to protect her daughter, and never the other way around. So promise me, you'll protect yourself from now on, because you are my beloved daughter.
This is getting wild, guys. Like, this is crazy. I don't understand. Man, it's touching, though. After that, we carried an unconscious Nozomi to her room. Called Yugamu to treat her. We were deeply indebted to Ava for saving Nozomi's life more than once. Now that this has happened, we couldn't let her stay in school for much longer, so we decided to. This is good enough. Thank you for seeing me off. Okay, farewell, Ava. We released Ava from her cage the very next day. Allowed her to leave the school. Here's some food, some water for your journey ahead. Oh, and your mask. It was a gift from your daughter. Well, right? I'm so grateful for everything you've done for me. I didn't think I would be able to return home alive. It's kind of funny how I naturally kind of give her Nozomi's voice. They both have the same voice, you know? What are your plans, Ava? Will you rejoin the invader army? No. I can't go back being a soldier. I failed to carry out my infiltration mission and even got captured. The enemy views me as a shameful traitor. Infiltration mission? You see, there's a bomb inside me. My mission was to get as close to everyone as a captive and then blow myself up, taking all of you with me. All of us? Including yourself? What's the point of that? I had no choice but to agree to it. My daughter's future is at stake. Commune's future? My daughter is a young prodigy. She's already made a name for herself as a scientist despite her tender age. What? A scientist? Intriguing. So could we be dealing with a time situation with her? Did we go back in time? So if we went back in time, and this is actually Kuroa's grandmother, that would make sense, right? She already made a name for herself as a scientist despite her tender age. Fortunately, her bright mind attracted the attention of the army. They forcefully appointed her as military research and made her develop fearsome weapons for them day in and day out. In order to free her from the anguish, I had to help bring an end to this world. Killing us would have But weren't you afraid you were going to die as well? I didn't mind. I knew it would grant my daughter freedom that she deserved. And I was prepared to die for that, wearing the mask she made for me, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill you, because I gained one more daughter here. Ava chose to abandon her suicide mission after growing close to Nozomi. As a result, she no longer had a place in the army. Ava, do you have anywhere to go? You don't have to worry about that. I prepared a safe house specifically for situations like this. My daughter and I will hide there for a while. I was hoping I could bring the other daughter along with me as well, but I don't suppose you would agree to that. Nope. Sorry, but that won't happen. Nozomi is precious for us. That is a shame. Ava looked down with tearful expression. Parting with Nozomi was clearly painful for her. Nozomi will be sad to see you suddenly gone when she wakes up. Yeah, but it's not like this is goodbye forever. We'll meet again someday. As long as we're all still alive, living. Wait. Why do you think that, Takumi? Takumi, that's the dumbest thing you could have said. Takumi, you know on day 100 what happens. Likely Ava has an idea, but you know. What the fuck are you talking about? Indeed, I'm sure we will meet again. If the work comes to an end someday, I'll certainly be inviting Nozomi to my house.
Tell Nozomi that I'll come back for her.
Look at my little tiny, Takumi's little tiny smile face. With those parting words, Ava left Last Defense Academy, turning around several times to stare wistfully at the school. Yes, she did. We're on day 55. Is nice. 56 is nice. Oh, Ava left. Nozomi woke up 2 days later, thanks to everyone's round-clock care. She didn't seem too upset when told about Ava left the school. That's great. Now she'll be able to reunite with Commune. Family should always stick together. I'm really happy for her. I'm sorry we released her while you were asleep, Nozomi. Don't be. It was about time I gave her back to Commune. As long as she's happy, I have no regrets. Now I can die in peace. She said she'll come back for you. What? She's determined to reunite with you again one day. Oh, and to adopt you as her daughter too. Ava wants to adopt me? She'd be so heartbroken. thinking about she could reunite with her daughter one day, only to learn that the other one had been killed. Nozomi, are you really going to die and leave her behind? Surely you of all people would understand what it feels like to be left behind. To leave behind beloved relatives. Are you really going to inflict the same pain onto Ava? Please, Nozomi, can't you put your feelings aside for now and join the hunt the 2 remaining days? It'd be sad if you died too, you know. Nozomi was silent. She seemed to be thinking about it for a while. She must have been weighing her options in her heart. Would her resistance of killing invaders outweigh her desire to see Ava again? After what seemed like forever, Nozomi finally came to a decision. All right, I'll do it. I'll join the hunt so that I can see Ava again. Upon hearing her declaration, we immediately sprang into action. The Alliance members gathered in my room for an emergency meeting. The topic of discussion: how to get Nozomi out of last place. The main issue is the point difference between Nozomi and Kako in 8th place. Nozomi stopped hunting for a whole week, so the gap is bound to be significant. We need to close the gap by tomorrow, but Kako would be frantically trying to gain as many points as well. It was unlikely we could close the existing gap using the usual hunting methods. Was there a way for us to earn large amounts of points quickly? Or were our hands tied? If only there was a nest of metal slimes congealed somewhere nearby. Those blobs are perfect for EXP farming. That's not the sort of game we're discussing right now, Kiyoshi. Wait, that's it? What? Of course, if the enemy won't come to us, we'll have to go to them. We can attack one of their bases. There should be a commander there, and they'll be worth a lot of points. Sounds like you have a particular base. Yes, we infiltrated it and destroyed it in the future. That's why I'm sure we'll find a commander there. If we kill them, the points will come rolling in. Where is the base located? Somewhere in the southwest of the school, if memory serves. I roughly remember how to do it. It's quite a distance away, but we shouldn't take long to take the school bus. It's too dangerous just to walk to enemy base. I'm not worth the risk. You absolutely are. Every warrior aspires to lay down their life for a friend in need. In fact, why are you not leaving now? Why are we not leaving now? I'll drive. Help me get it ready, guys. All of us headed to the parking lot to prepare for departure. The engine's good to go. Tires are ready off for the road. Hop on board, everybody. And that we climbed onto the bus. What the hell do you think you're going, Takumi? Takamaru, what are you doing here?
Hey!
Saw you running around like chickens with your head cut off. You had to be up to something, so I watched you.
Hey!
So, where the hell are you headed? Where there's a commander, I bet? Take us with you. I ain't letting you guys hog all the points for yourself. Buzz off. Unless you want me to kill you again. Max capacity for this bus is 5, so I'm afraid we can't take more passengers. Be gone, foul fools. Your wretched feet would pollute the floors of this bus. We stood protective in front of the bus as we faced Takamaru. I'd watch my tone if I were you. What makes you think we'll let this bus leave if we aren't allowed to on it? Maybe I'll shoot out the tires with my rifle. Ima and Kako popped out from behind the bus. I had noticed them all. Sorry, Takumi. You ain't the only ones fighting against time here. Let us on the bus. The bus never leaves the school. You're poison. They've got us backed in a corner holding the bus hostage like that. Guess we have no choice but to take them with us. That defeats the whole purpose. Everybody hunts in the same place. We'll all get the same amount of points. Nothing to do but leave it to fate now. We're just going to have to massacre every enemy that moves and pray that Nozomi gets the most points. Damn it. Why Why is this always happening to us? Every time, it seems like we're going our way, something would come along and kick us back to square one. Takamaru, just so you know, our destination is an enemy base, where we expect to throw us a rather fiery and welcoming party. Bring it on, I say. I'll wipe the floor with their asses and rack up more points than y'all can count. Wipe the floor with whatever you want, as long as it's not us. Let's call a truce until the base is destroyed. The conditions are simple. Friendly fire is strictly prohibited, and we'll help each other in the battle so that no one from our side dies. We have a deal? Sounds fair to me. We're all about fairness here, aren't we? Infighting is a recipe for disaster, especially in enemy territory. Fine, you got yourself a deal. Now, make space for us already. The enemy base will never know what hit them. Iba, Kako, get ready to kick some serious ass. Thus, we boarded the school bus and set out for the enemy base. This is weird. Do we have an? I hope we have an image of it, because I want to see it. We made our way to the destination with Tsubasa on the wheel. Not long after that, we finally arrived. Oh my, it's bigger than I expected. All the better. Bucket up. Come on, Ima, Kako. Let's beat the shit out of every last one of them. First, hey, wait, it's too dangerous to charge in. First, let's whittle down their forces as much as we can without getting noticed. Then, when they get spooked, we strike them all at once. Sounds like a pain in the ass. Listen, this is a stealth mission. Don't make any loud noises. If you really need to talk, lower your voice. Ava! Nozomi? Oh, lower your voice. Tsubasa quickly put a hand on the agitated Nozomi to quiet her. My, it's not every day I get to hear Nozomi scream. I just sensed Ava's presence. She's probably somewhere in the base. Ava can't be in the base. She should have gone back to her daughter. But this aura, it definitely belongs to Ava. I just know it. What's she doing here? Don't tell me. They captured her. Stay calm, Lady Nozomi. Take slow, deep breaths again. Through your nose, out through the mouth. That's the Lamaze technique for labor pains. Wait, no it isn't. Take slow, deep breaths again. In through the nose, out through the mouth. No, it's you. That's the Lamaze technique. That's a calming technique. Whatever. Was Nozomi right? Was Ava really at this base? No, wait. It didn't matter whether she was here or not. I wouldn't change what we wanted to do. Nozomi, forget about Ava for now. Just focus on hunting down enemies to gain points. But press the pause button on your stubborn streak while we're here, Nozomi. You do understand the rest of us are risking our lives for you, right? Don't trample on our sincere desire to keep you alive. Nozomi lowered her head, visibly defeated at Yugamo's chiding. I felt for her, but she needed to hear those words. Right, let's do this. Let the contest begin, and may the best hunter win. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Look at all that. Everywhere. I wonder if they do have everybody's stuff or not. I need to see. Right, battle start. Yeah, annihilate them all in one turn. Super easy. I could just skip the battle. Yeah, let's just skip the battle. I've done this like pretty recently, just in the last round. Oh, wait, huh? Alright, annihilate all enemies before they destroy the school bus. Yeah. There we go.
What is this, a newbie map? These small fries ain't moving the needle on our scores at all.
Oh, Commander! Where are you? Won't you grace us with your presence?
I'm surprised they didn't do like a Warriors reference. Commander, come out to play.
Yoo-hoo, Commander! Don't be such an umbilical cord.
That sounded very malicious and doesn't make sense.
Your mother was a tanuki and your father wears tacky eyeshadow.
Sheesh, you don't have better insults than that?
Be careful what you wish for, ladies. I sense a powerful presence drawing closer.
Perfect.
Damned commanders finally decided to show their face, huh?
It's the, yeah, it's them.
I am the paragon of repulsion,
You know, Ava didn't like him.
agonizingly painful
Ava hated him.
you. Go ahead, scramble for your ugly lives. You won't escape from me.
Oh, great. This guy.
The bastard is flying around in the goddamn air! I'm gonna knock you off your smug perch, asshole!
Oh, we don't have Carrara.
How obnoxious. We won't be able to hit him if he's up there.
You fought him before, right, Takumi? How did you beat him last time?
You didn't really think this through, did you,
Last
Takumi?
time, it was thanks to Karada.
Huh?
Yeah. We attacked surface-to-air artillery Kurata made. But we can't use that approach this time.
Then I'll do it. I'll do it in her place.
Wait, you can do that?
Nozomi, are you sure you know how?
I'll just be copying what I saw her do. But I'll try.
Wait.
I'll figure it out.
You saw her do it before? What are you talking about?
Take it away. Everyone else, cover her!
Oh, well, I mean, that would give her points, wouldn't it? There that is. Ought we... I mean, I could just wipe them all out real quick. Yeah, let me do this real quick.
Sorry for the
That'll be
wait.
fun.
It's all ready.
Oh, never mind. We did it. That was another one we skipped. Sounds fair. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Here he goes. He's down.
Got it.
That's cool. I didn't know that was a option. That knows we can do it, just like Karara can. Man, hate the lasers. I think we're skipping this one.
This one's got killer stamina. I'll give him that. No. If he had died from that blow just now, Nozomi's score would have gone through the roof.
He ain't got nothing on us on the ground. Ima, Kako, get him!
Oh, there's a lot of them. Alright, that's the end of the round. We win. Hey, it hurts. Why? Why would you do something so cruel? This isn't how I want things to go either. I commit enough murders without love during my day job. Do you think nothing of doing such horrific things? We would have had peace here if you hadn't come and attacked. We did attack you this time, but you guys were the attackers all the other times. What are you talking about? You're the ones who attacked us first. Huh? We're the ones who attacked first? One of the invaders called us invaders before, too. What does it mean? Is he trying to say that humanity did something to the shore of Earth? Who gives a shit what the enemy thinks? We've got more important stuff to settle here. Like deciding who gets to kill this guy. Kill? You're going to kill me? No, stop. I'm not ready to die. Crying and wailing, he tried to crawl away from us. Just roll over. Give up, bastard. You're dying today, whether you're ready or not. But Takamaru, why can't we all just agree to let Nozomi deal the finishing blow this time? She's in last place and will be executed if she doesn't gain... Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, Takamaru, thank you. Shut the fuck up, bro. Kako's not doing so well on the leaderboard either. This is Bryn saying that. Shut the fuck up, Takumi. Alright, Takamaru. So, we just let her die? But if Nozomi hadn't blasted that Commander House guy, we would have all been dead by now. He's gonna slip away. He's gonna sneak away. It is only right for the MVP of the battle has the right to say to the most valuable part of the spoils. It's nice and all for you to be being so concerned with Miss Kirafuji. She's not even here, you know. Huh? At Ima's prompting, we looked around and Nozomi was indeed gone. She could have... Where could she have gone? Wait, I think I know. I said Ava's presence. She's probably somewhere in the base. She went looking for Ava. I'll go find her. Don't you dare finish off the commander before we get back. I ran off to full speed, searching for a base for Nozomi. Oh wow, I get BP just by not doing anything? That's kind of a little broken. Where was Nozomi at? I ran around the base as fast as I could, as fast as my legs could take me, trying to find her. I checked each and every area until I finally found. Ava, talk to me. I saw Nozomi trying to rouse a groggy-looking Ava in her arms. Ava was really here. Where am I? Thank goodness you're awake. Why am I here? I left your school and got captured on my way to the safe house. Then I wake up and now Nozomi's here. Nozomi! That jolted Ava completely awake. She stared at her in astonishment. And Takumi as well? What are you two doing here? I should be asking you that. Why are you outside the enemy at an enemy outpost? Fortunately, I was discovered and caught by its soldiers. Since I was a traitor who could not even sacrifice her life to the cause, I was brought here and interrogated mercilessly. That's insane. How could they do that to you? We're in the middle of a war and everyone's trying to get a leg up any way they can. But never mind me. What are you doing here? To find you, of course. Just being able to see you again has made my life worth living. Nozomi had clearly given up on her will to live. The non-stop killing had taken a toll on her. You came here to find me? By the way, Nozomi, there's an infirmary somewhere deep in the base. Could you be a dear and fetch me some bandages and painkillers from there? My whole body aches. Of course, I'll be right back. Nozomi dashed in a panic. Once she was out of sight, Ava turned to me and looked me dead in the eye. Now tell me why you're really here. Okay? Told Ava what happened, how Nozomi is in last place in the invader hunt, how we came here to pull her rank up, how she defeated the 4 commander Quinzel, and how Nozomi threw away the chance to deal the finishing blow. Takamaru's team had probably killed Quinzel by now. They have no reason to wait after all. This means Nozomi's position in last place is set in stone. Then Nozomi should be executed at midnight tomorrow. No. Is there no way to stop the execution? None at all. The sponsor's way too strong. And not just that, we don't know how many bodies they have at their disposal. Yugamu seemed to have an idea how to defeat the sponsor permanently, but he still needed time to get the plan ready. I'm not going to let Nozomi die. How could she continue to think of others, even in the face of her own death? Sacrificing herself so that no one else would get hurt. That's what love means to her. Her mother had demanded nothing but sacrifices from her. But despite all the sacrifices she made, Nozomi never received true love back from her mother. That poor girl. That poor baby. Now she has to die because of her kind heart? Where's the fairness in that? Thump, thump, thump. She punched the ground again and again to vent her anger and frustrations. It wasn't acceptable by any means. Neither the unjust death Nozomi was about to face, nor the adults who raised Nozomi to embrace that way of life. With tears in her eyes and breathing heavily, Ava tilted her head back and looked up at the sky, almost as if praying to the heavens. While still in that position, her expression grew solemn. And then she thrust her fingers into her own 2 eyes. What are you doing? What, Ava? Stop, you'll blind yourself. My cries fell on deaf ears. They dug deeper into the eye socket until finally... She pulled her fingers out along with 2 small chips. This is new. This is brand new stuff. What? Did I scare you? The best place to hide something is beneath your eyeballs. No one would think to look there during the body search. What are these chips? I entrust them to you. Decipher the red one once you return to the school. Give the blue one to one whom it is due. And you would do that? I don't understand. What? Decipher the red one once you return to the school. Give the blue one to the one whom it is due. What does that mean? And who would that be? Next up, this time, Ava plunged her fingers in her mouth, reached deep into her throat, and pulled out. What the fudge? What is this? It's a remote detonator. Press it to blow up the bomb inside my body. Huh? As I mentioned before, there's a bomb in my body, and the detonator is hidden in my little finger in my left hand. But I wouldn't be able to use the detonator if my hands and feet were restrained, right? So they hid another detonator in my stomach. She pushed the bead-sized switch into my hand, made me hold it. When Nozomi gets back, make her press the button firmly and tightly. I'll minimize the explosion using my power, so it won't be hurt by it. What? Huh? I muttered incoherently, unable to understand what she was trying to tell me to do. If the bomb in her body went off, Ava would. She'll die. Yes. I am asking you to kill me. That's why Excuse me. I am one of the targets in this invader hunt, right? Killing me would surely move Nozomi out of last place. My savior, yes, but what's the point if you end up dying? You'll never see Commune again. If you're dead. I do so dearly wish that I could see her again. And hold her while we fell asleep just like we used to. But this is my unavoidable fate. How could I call myself a mother if I just sat back and watched my daughter die? It goes against my very being. I refuse to lose this warm and comfortable glow in my heart. Ava was smiling brightly as she said those words. I am Ava, paragon of nature, the champion of the masses. But this title has been too heavy for me to carry, for I have never been the military sword.
I am Ava, mother of 2 girls. Now that's a title that sits right with me. To earn my title as mother, there is something I must do. I must teach Nozomi the meaning of true love and the strength of a real parent who never sacrifices her children to benefit herself.
Ava, just then. Sorry it took so long. Nozomi came back with an armful of bandages and medicine bottles. Sorry, which one of these are the painkiller? I couldn't read the label, so I brought everything. Ava glanced at me and gave me a small nod, trying to signal me to do it now. Nozomi would gain a ton of points if she kills Ava. I think we're getting a choice here. But was that really the best choice? Would Nozomi ever be able to handle killing her with her own hands? Someone she considered a mother figure? Was it even morally right for us to kill Ava, who had become our ally at this point? I decided I would. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Well, this is a perfect time to actually end our video today. Wow. What an amazing time. So, yeah, I think we're going to end it here. Thank you for hanging out, YouTube land. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a good day. I don't know which one to do first. I don't know which one to do first, to kill her or not. We'll figure it out. We'll see. And everybody be safe out there. All right. Bye-bye.